Hello, fans! SIMCO Wrestling. So what is SIMCO? Who is behind it? I have absolutely no idea. Thinking back, I'm not even sure how I ordered it. I'm almost certain it was off the internet, but I can't find a site for it now. Another $30 well spent. And apparently they do other games, mostly sports. Looks like baseball, hockey, football, boxing, bowling, basketball, many other ball sports with B starting. Am I just failing my internet search? So the day arrived and SIMCO Wrestling with it. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but this, the cardboard box inside a giant priority mail envelope, was not it. To be fair, the box is sturdy and neither it nor the contents were damaged. It was just underwhelming. So I tore it open, popped the lid back, and dug into the rich creamy nougat of SIMCO. A bunch of stapled sheets of paper and two 10-sided dice. Well, it is two different colored papers, so there's that. The dice look to be good quality. Yep. Okay, well, enough justifying. Let's go ahead and dive in. I picked up the SIMCO Wrestling Superfast Rules staplet. I would call it a booklet, but it's just paper stapled together, so it doesn't quite make enough effort to deserve that term. The other staplet is called SIMCO Quickplay Rules No. 2. They really know how to sell their product. SIMCO Wrestling offers two methods of play for your enjoyment. Super fast play requires only one roll per match, and quick play, which is more accurate, offers anywhere from 2 to 20 rolls depending on the talent in the ring. In the Super Fast Play No. 1 singles rules, you do a little multiplying and adding, making 1 percentile die roll using the two 10-sided dice to get a number between 1 and 100, and you get the winner of the match. Now, there are rules for also checking for disqualification or DQ, blood to see who bled or bled first during a match, tag team and battle royals, and other matches such as cage, Texas Death, strap, scalpel, lights out, titles, 2 out of 3 falls, managers, even a brief section on setting up schedules of weekly cards for house shows and such, though it isn't very explanatory. Well, all this is given in the space of 5 full-page spreads on 8.5 by 11 paper in their rules in this first staplet, the thing that gets me is the Battle Royals brevity. They specifically say, we don't have a sheet for setting up your Battle Royals, which is odd because they do have sheets for single and tag matches. Why do they not have a sheet for Battle Royals? These people created the game and obviously know what it's supposed to look like. What possible excuse could they have for not being able to provide a simple text sheet to record Battle Royal info? I'm just baffled. Okay, let's move on to Quickplay Rules 2. Unlike the Super Fast rules, Quickplay Rules require 2 to 20 plus rules for a match. Rolls. Require 2 to 20 plus rolls for a match. The other staplet also had a few typos, but these are really inexcusable. It is the first line on the document, on the front page. Anyway, these rules are functionally similar to the others, only adding a few extra operations and not performing a few others, and going hold by hold rather than carrying out the entire match with one roll. The wrestlers performing power moves and possibly going for pinfalls on the opponent after each one. Other than additional information on how to apply time limits, this covers the same aspects of the other rules such as tag, battle royal, DQ, etc. The green wrestler manifests provide lists of wrestlers and idealized promotions throughout history, such as WWF, World Class, NWA, AWA, Mid-South, and others, including free agents. Hulk Hogan, King Kong Bundy, Ric Flair, Fritz Von Erich, free agents, Ron Bass, Lou Albano, Kurt Hennig from AWA, and others are also found on one of these sheets somewhere, though locating a desired wrestler can be a chore. The wrestlers are rated in singles, tag, and special, most ranging up to 50. Surges, which are usually up to 3 or 4. DQ, kick out, and blood, which may go up to 70 or above for some, up to 100. These all represent part of or a full number, which must be rolled as part of a match process. Overall, it's a very middle of the road product. Physical content wise, it's very low effort, with no attempt made to do anything special with the papers that make up the rules, or add any style to the wrestler sheets, or provide any sort of play mat, or any type of extra. The wrestler lists are green and are of heavier paper stock than the rules, so more durable, and the list format is readable, but no main index was made that allows the user to cross-reference a wrestler by name to find him easily. You can tell that they did do their homework. It is a labor of love, obviously. It's estimated there's around 500 wrestlers given on all these sheets from history, so it's likely at least older wrestling fans could find their favorites. But and they all have numerical values, which they claim to be very accurate. You can recreate matches or championship runs or whatever, which, I mean, you know, I suppose you give them credit for that, but it's still, playability is key. The rules are mostly straightforward, if very simplistic and lackluster, with no real passion coming through in any of the text or descriptions or explanations, or attempt to really explain things in a practical, thematic way. And the rules should have been broken up and divided into smaller sections of rules to set required sub-procedures and actions apart, rather than all massed together in a jumbled, impenetrable paragraph. Final rating for SIMCO Wrestling, 2 folding chairs out of 5. From your favorite host and mine, the man with a plan, JP, saying, see you next time, fans.